Hi everyone, I'm April Rodriguez. I'm adjunct faculty in the Communication Studies Department here at Chaffey. And this summer I participated in the Chancellor's Innovation Program. It was a 4-week design cohort that ran from July 13th through August 3rd. And this program brought together diverse practitioners across the CCCs to co-design AI solutions. And today I want to share what the program was about, the gaps it was addressing, and what the team I supported built, and share a few PlayLab apps that may be of benefit to you. So here's the landscape that framed our work. There are over 10,000 apps that have been built across the CCCs on PlayLab, and 80% are actively in use, but 70% focus on teaching and learning. Only 11% address wraparound services and student support services, and only 3% target access and navigation. So these gaps more so reflect who's had time to play and experiment with PlayLab. The program had 3 tracks: faculty and pedagogy discipline-specific AI integration, staff and admin operational workflows, bridge and support such as counselors, librarians, instructional designers. And then there was this last thread where it kind of crossed over a couple of different areas, which included student AI agency, research and evidence, and the AI Solutions Studio. So the deliverable I chose to support was the AI Student Agency Plan, and we designed student-facing initiatives along with support to faculty in building up student AI literacy. So every project advanced at least one of the 4 goals. There were over 11 groups and several individual contributors. So each of these solution sets produced a minimal viable product by the last week on August 3rd and addressed gaps in the underdeveloped areas, such as building up apps for the library as remixable sources, developing training calendars, and supporting the research evidence areas that are lacking in PlayLab. So our team was comprised of 11 members from across the CCCs, and we built an AI ethics literacy Canvas course. We called it the Mixtape. It is a student AI literacy pipeline that moves learners from foundational understanding to critical questioning and responsible AI use and building. So our arc followed 5 steps. Understanding what AI is. First, let me back up. Aligning with your values before you build upon AI and developing your own personal code of conduct. You can actually access this publicly available app through the link here. I developed the AI Readiness Coach, which is a personal pathway through AI literacy, teaching students from AI foundations, evaluating bias, questioning outputs, evaluating hallucinations, and ethical implementation of AI. The last of side A would be understanding and critique. What is trustworthy in AI? And this particular app, the AI Ethics, takes students through a game scenario-based training to help them understand and apply critique to bots that they would interact with. And then step 4 takes us into, after we've set up understanding our values, getting an AI foundation, and playing with different scenarios and testing our ability to critique and question AI bots, students can build their own with guardrails and through understanding prompts. And then, of course, test peer feedback. That's all part of building and the hackathon type of experience. These could all be used individually on their own, integrated into a class, integrated into a hackathon preparation experience, or just adopted to support your learners. The AI Readiness Coach in particular is one that is available. It is publicly available. It's also in our Chaffey space because it's a bot that I built and it lives there. And that is made for, there's different tracks for student, faculty, admin, in order to support AI foundations from their very specific roles. We organized it like a mixtape. Side A is the foundations. You get values, readiness, and bot critique and prompt coaching. Side B is the application, an equity-centered bot that builds through a hackathon option with peer testing and a build-a-thon. Faculty can use it in one piece or the full pipeline. So what makes this different is that the bots for each of these apps respond dynamically to student choices. It's nonlinear and it's exploratory learning that offers a student agency and ethical thinking practice in a low stakes environment with these various apps. And it's designed for remix at any scale. So you could take all of those apps and adopt them, or you could take one and remix it for a particular use in adoption in a class, or maybe just alignment with one particular assignment. We scaffolded around basically 4 literacy domains: the functional, how AI works; the ethical, who benefits and who's harmed; the rhetorical, how language shapes outputs; and the pedagogical, when AI supports versus replacing thinking. Each of these is covered in the AI Readiness app, and you will see components of it in the other apps as well. And lastly, here are a few helpful solutions from the other groups that presented in this Innovators program. There are some really great apps that were made available here. So this is a Canvas, there's a Canvas quiz creator, an OER collaborator, ComplyBot, really helpful with getting our Canvas courses accessibility compliant, and it's shaped with built-in with UDL language. So it's a really helpful resource. It definitely helped me in preparing some of my Canvas courses that needed some adaptation and revision. And there's also this YouTube cleanup tool if you haven't seen it before. So here's some links to some tools that you may find helpful that are already developed PlayLab tools that have been tested and are here for your benefit, are here for your use should you feel that you would benefit from them. Thank you for your time and have a good day.